Yes, sir! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Eazy, a.k.a. Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ, coming to you live with another video. Twitter is lit! It's lit at the night show. Ooh! You see your boy, AGENT00 and Wang going back and forth on Twitter, man. We're just jumping right into it. Do you think that players should be allowed to use real percentages, not timing in parking pro-am? Now, we already have some amalgamation of this. Like last year, if you could shoot, you could shoot. It didn't matter what your thing was. As long as you were over 70, you could control your shot. As long as your shooting level was a 70 number deal, you could control the shots. You could hit it consistently. I had a pure point guard, a pure playmaker, and I could hit threes consistently. People actually thought that my pure playmaker was a sharpshooter at one time last year because I was so confident in the shot that I had created. But you know, your boy AGENT00 just hops right in, right off the bat, and says you'd be effectively destroying any skill that it takes to shoot. No one wants to play a game that they can't improve at. Decrease the green window and have max green percentage for those who can time. Consistency and certainty. What? Okay, are important, but you probably won't listen anyway. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with that. That should never be a max green percentage. If you can time that bitch right every time, you should be able to throw it up to the. I don't care about realism in a basketball game, like realism as far as stuff like that. If you can time it, you should be able to hit the shot. If I can time it properly every single time, I should be able to hit every single shot. There should be no penalty. There should be no max green percentage. If I'm open and I time it properly, if I do what I'm supposed to do, I get open and I time it properly, I should be able to hit the shot. I don't feel like, unless I make a mistake, that's the only time I should miss, is if I make a mistake. If I make a mistake, it's just like in real life. If I make a mistake, I'm going to miss the shot. If I time it perfectly for real, which realism, again, has nothing to do with this, but at the same time, so some people would, like, this is the thing. The only thing that just bring down your green percentage or your shot percentage is somebody playing defense on you. That should, the circumstances for a perfect shot are created when you're wide open. So you've created the circumstances, now it's up to you to time it properly. When you make people miss wide open shots with an algorithm, that is what effectively destroys the skill gap, because I can leave a sharpshooter open if he's hit 6 in a row. I can leave him open because I know the game is most likely going to make you miss the 5th or the 6th one, or 6th or the 7th one. That's just what happens in this game. And I know that's frustrating because at the end of the game, you're like, oh, he didn't already hit 2 minutes, just let him shoot it. But I mean, like, I don't like the max green percentage at all. If I can time all of them properly, I think that all of them should go in. And if I leave you open and you're taking the shot and your man is capable of hitting the shot, if you miss, if you hit the shot, I have never been upset about a player hitting a shot that I left wide open, because it's a video game, right? You have to have the give and the take. In real life, people hit covered shots. In a video game, people really shouldn't hit covered shots. In real life, people miss open shots. In a video game, you really shouldn't miss open shots if you time it properly. Like, there should not be an algorithm in the game that says, yes, he shot a green, but guess what? We're not going to give it to him this time because, you know, we're just not going to. That's BS to me, because to me that makes it seem like that levels the playing field too. When you can't punish, I should be able to punish a bad player every single time. That's how I feel about it. But anyway, so Wang goes on to say, not totally too, skill timing users would still have a clear advantage over anyone who chose the real player percentage. But the option might help users with unstable internet connections, especially when I widen the shot timing skill gap. So they are going to widen the shot timing skill gap. I mean, I like that if they're going to widen the shot timing skill gap, because I'm going to be elite regardless. I mean, I'm shooting almost 60% from 3, and I don't even have a pure sharpshooter. So I'm going to be elite regardless of what they do. And it could be the people that I play with. It could be because I got anonymous passing to me. It could be a whole lot of things, but I don't know what it is. But I feel like shooting 60% from 3 is super elite, and that's where I am right now. It's just my jump shot. Y'all check out the jump shot. But I feel like the way I feel about this is like this is, if you allow people to use, see, if you're going to do it, have the cojones to just do it. Don't sit here and hem and haw about it and be like, well, some players can choose to use real shot percentages and some players can choose to use timing. Because that means that trash cans are going to pick sharpshooters and they're going to use real player percentages and then they're just going to throw up shots. They're just going to throw them up. And then, you know, we don't know what those percentages are going to do. We don't know, like, if it's going to be like a 70% win rate or what. But if they got bad internet, dog, that's on you. I don't have nothing to do with that. I mean, hey, listen, maybe somebody live at home with their parents and their parents got garbage internet. You better tell them that 2K19 about to come out and I need these internet whales, mama. You know what I'm talking about? I know the light bill is behind and all that, but hey, damn that, pay the internet bill. Fuck them lights. Pay the internet bill, because I need this 2K19. Even though if the lights go off, I'm not going to be able to play it. You better get your uninterrupted battery backup supply or something. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, you can't be leveling the playing field too much. This is what Call of Duty, so pretty much we lag comping now. This is the same thing that destroyed Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and Modern Warfare 2, we out there slapping just, come here, take all this, take all of these 52 hand blocks, you know what I'm talking about, stack the deck, all that right there. We was doing all that, you know what I'm saying? All that was happening, and then they came with the super lag comp in Black Ops, and that effectively began the destruction of the game because they wanted to level the playing field for people. I thought that they would have learned how this affected the game this year. Don't want to level the playing field for bad players because good players are not going to want to play. If there's not a clear delineation between a good player and a bad player, which this year you can really not discern the difference between a good player and a bad player because bad shots go in all the time. I know. I shoot them. Okay? If you can't beat them, join them. I know that bad shots go in all the time because I shoot them. Okay? With regular dead eye, bronze dead eye. So I can only imagine the type of shots I'd be able to take if I had platinum dead eye or whatever it is. A Hall of Fame. The whole point is you never want to do something like this. You pretty much are going to be allowing the game to play for players. And I mean, that's something I don't like. You can already just dunk on people in the paint. Like with dunks in the paint, an open dunk should be able to go in. A semi-open dunk should be, if my man is between your man and the rim, you should not have the option to even go up and try to dunk it. They call it paintball. Like stuff like that. That's what we need to be worried about fixing. Stop trying to fleece people and pull the wool over our eyes with this right here, this shooting mechanics and all that. Shooting was fine this year. We figured it out. Shooting was better last year. I was more comfortable with shooting last year where people were hitting almost every shot when they were open. Why? Because if I left him open, that's my fault. I should be able to get punished because I want to be able to punish them when they leave me open. But this year, you just can't do it every time. I mean, I can understand you not being able to punish somebody every time, but that should be left up to the time that I have. Nobody wants the game to be on the line, and we still feel like the chance of the shot going in is 50-50 at best. That's what I'm getting at. Nobody wants that. But anyway, like every time you try, bad players get mad, they're missing, and you change it back. I can't see a practical way to introduce a skill gap without dividing the two types of players. I don't want casual players dumbing the game down, and they don't want me making it too difficult. Want me making it too difficult? How are you making it too difficult? Hey, what? Okay, that was one person that was playing Park from the beginning, shooting damn near 70% this year. I don't recall anybody else. Everybody else was crying about shooting. I made one video saying that this is ridiculous. You can't hit shots. It's bullshit. But guess what? I'm going to figure it out, and I will be among the top once it's over with. And the next day, I put out a jump shot and said, use Paul George, and you can green it, and this is how you do. Anyway, man, like, I just, what up? Okay, so Mike goes on to say, right. That was the thought behind possibly allowing field goal in its options. First off, if you're gonna do it, like I said, just do it. Don't allow no option to where you can use either or. Just do it. Whatever you're gonna do, just do it. Impose the penalty on everybody. But then at the same time, I guess like he's saying, like players that want to use it can use it, and they can use this year's version, and then we can use, I guess the other one will be, shot time will be like 2K17. So I mean, if you want to use it and leave it up to the computer and leave it up to chance, then go ahead on. But I'm gonna use shot timing. I guess this is one of his ways of just saying that not everybody has to be subjected to the type of shooting that we were subjected to this year. to where it's like it was partially skill and it was partially timing, and then it was partially your player stats. But if you bought a boost, it completely negated the player stat part, and it was complete timing. Because once I buy a player boost, that's what buying a player boost does this year, really. It leaves it up to your timing. If you can time it right, once you get a player boost, you're hitting it every time. So that's what I do. I buy the boost. I used to not buy boost, and I was shooting almost 60% without even buying a boost. Now that I buy boost, now I don't even miss, but because of timing. But anyway, let me see, possibly allowing real field goal percentage option. Casual players could enable it if they felt shooting was too hard. It wouldn't allow them to keep up with a skilled timing player, but it would maybe give them a chance to compete. I don't know, man. I think everybody got a chance to compete already. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that, like I said, I know everybody doesn't agree with me that if I can time it properly, then I should be able to nail every shot. I know y'all don't agree with that because a lot of people are like, you shouldn't be able to hit every shot. It's not realistic. It's not a basketball game. You hit every dunk. Somebody in the paint just standing in between you and just go up and just press square or X because you got a slasher. You shouldn't be able to do that either, but you can. So if they're going to, but see, you can't. The reason I feel like you can't really hurt people with the jump shooting is because like that's one of those is an automatic point and one of them is a skill shot, right? So I feel like skill shots should always be, if it's a skill shot, it should be left up to the person. What if I was playing League of Legends and I'm using the skill shot and it still had a percentage time to miss? They used to have that. They used to have dodge in the game. So if you hit somebody with a skill shot, you still could miss it. It had dodge boost. So, actually, I don't think that's how dodge boost works. They work with auto attacks. Just disregard what I'm saying. But imagine if I shot a skill shot at somebody. It would be like Fortnite. You put the cursor on somebody, it's a skill shot. The cursor's on him, and you still got a chance to miss because the bullet can go anywhere in the reticle. So you shoot 4 bullets on Fortnite, and what happens? Boom, 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 boom. Maybe one of them will hit. And then when they shoot at you, all of their bullets are going to hit because it's random. Randomness is not good in a basketball game or any game for that matter. Any game that we're going to try to say it's supposed to be a skill gap or it's supposed to be skill, randomness is just not a good thing. Don't want randomness in games that's supposed to be competitive. Maybe if they want to do something, I don't want ranked and unranked. I don't want competitive mode and not competitive mode because that's going to divide the community. If they're going to do it, hey, let them do this right here. I'm actually for this, man. If they want to use the player percentages, as long as you make it so that it is impossible for somebody to use player percentages to shoot over like 45 to 50%, you know what I'm saying? If they do that, I'm completely fine with it. Just don't let them be able to shoot too high of a percentage. If I'm shooting 59.4% from 3, and I'm using timing. So if a player that's using the real player options, they shouldn't. If they have an 80, they should be shooting like 35%. If they have a 90, they should be shooting like 42% max. You know what I mean? Like they should not be shooting a high percentage. And then a person like me who uses shot timing, I should be able to hit that 59 to 60% if I'm able to hit the shots. But I got to be able to hit the shots. So I mean, this is something I'm not against as long as they do it properly. But because it feels like we're gonna get the best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. Oh, it feels like we're gonna get the best of both worlds. Where if you want to use the true shot, I mean, because this, like I said, this year they used a amalgamation of it. It was like they mixed the two together. So it was based on your skill, and it was based on the player percentages, and they nerfed the number of greens that you could hit. So it looks like they combined all of that. But next year it seems like it's going to be like, if you want to use the player joint, then you can use that, but you're not going to shoot that high of a percentage. They're going to artificially hold your percentage down because you chose that option. But I'll have time, and so my percentage won't be artificially held down. And let's just take that green cap off. I don't know, do y'all think it should be a max green cap? You should, like, I really feel like if a player can time it properly, they should be able to green every single shot that they take. Do y'all feel that way? I mean, because that's a skill to me. If I don't leave him open, he can't green the shot. And he has a very low percentage chance. I think, contested shots don't need to go in as much, and that we need to make contested shots count on dunks as well. But other than that, I really got no problem with it. Anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I got to get up out of here. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. You see your boy Agent, the best sharpshooter in the community, and Mike Wang going at it back and forth. This is what they do. I mean, shooting was no issue to me because, like I said, I'm gonna figure it out anyway. But It doesn't matter what they do to this game. Listen, if this is your first time here, go back and look at my videos. I'll tell y'all all the stuff to break the game. I tell y'all all the bills to break the game. I was shooting over 55% with a two-way defender. I had a two-way playmaker, and I was shooting threes at a 55%. So I'm telling you that I'm telling you all the ways to break the game. I used to play with him in Pro-Am. It was just stupid. Like, it was dumb. But I was shooting it over 55% clip with him. So obviously, I know what I'm doing. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what other videos y'all want to know. I'll get y'all another jump shot. I'm out of here. Till next time. It's your boy Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Holla! 360 out this mug.